What's going on, guys? It's a Jam BA. Welcome back for another video. And I want to go back on the topic of sealed investing and singles. The comparison between which one is the best. Since I've been selling Tcgplayer for almost a year now, Anchor Collections, shameless plug. I noticed, as a seller, not even I noticed a big difference on both, and Alpha Investments really popularized this whole sealed magic investing. I mean, everyone's doing it. I mean, there's a lot of YouTubers that pop out because of Alpha Investments, the whole investing in magic, Mtgfinance. And then, I got into the whole selling Tcgplayer thing, and I noticed, I put some numbers, and I noticed big difference, which is insane. And I kind of want to get into some of the reasons of is it really a good investment, the whole sealed thing versus the singles. I think this is more so on the seller side. And then even if it's modern, Pioneer cards, reserve list cards, I think vintage, I think money's already been made, especially in the sealed boxes. But check these numbers, all right? So as far as sealed, collectors, your price point is what, $250, $300. Let's just say $300, right? So you started with $300, and then as far as what Alpha Investments always say, 3 to 5 years, investment, kind of the rule of thumb, right? It goes up to 500. That's what we all want to hear, right? So 300, and it becomes to 500. Okay. It goes up to 500. And you sell it to eBay or Tcgplayer, you're gonna get hit with the fees, 15%. So that 500 goes down to 425. And then obviously you gotta ship the product. Shipping a box, usually it's around 10 to 15. Let's just say $15, track priority. So that goes down to 410. So your $300 investment, whenever that popped out for 3 to 5 years, you gain $110 out of that. Selling, done deal, no problem. And that's about 35% of your investment. So 300 becomes to 500, fees, shipping, $110. Congratulations, $110 on your investment. And that's one box, all right? And then you can even multiply that to if it's a home run box, and that 300 became goes up to 1,000, right? So, if you do the numbers again, 15%, you got to sell it, it goes down to 850, and then you got to ship it. That's 835, and that's you're out the door is you're out the door is 835. Yeah, so that's about $535 out of your $300 investment. So that's 180% gain, right? And assuming 3 to 5 years investment, right? And then let's go to the singles. All right, so $10 investment, or you got that $10 whatever. You have one copy of that, one card. It goes up to $50. Wow, reserve list. So you got to sell that to eBay, Tcgplayer. You get hit with fees. 15% of that is $42.50. and then you gotta ship it way less, with that amount, you gotta make sure protect yourself, with tracking, then that's like $5. So that goes down to $37.50. Okay, so you you gained $27.50 out of that $10 investment, and that's one card. So $10, $27.50, and that's 280% gain out of that one little card that popped to $50. And that goes to like reserveless, modern, pioneer, things come and go, things go up and down, So just to guys give you an example, I mean, some cars like from 50 cents to $5-10. It's insane. So now that kind of like, wow, is this right? I mean, I know I don't do math, or I don't know anything about like, this whole percent and all that stuff, but I might be wrong. You guys tell me. But as far as percent wise, I mean, singles is like, it's I don't know, it's so high. So like I said, I'm gonna go now to the difference between both of them, like the real difference, right? Since I'm selling for over a year now on Tcgplayer, the cost, the entry point, sealed, right? You gotta invest on sealed for your entry point is like $300 versus the singles, which is $10, So that's the big difference right there. And then second is the space. The space for all these sealed products is a lot compared to the singles. You have a 4-row, 5-row, a binder. Big difference, right? And then next thing is the demand of the product, the time of the product. The demand for singles is way, way higher. I mean, no shit, it's a game, so people will want to buy singles. And then the time, there's no time for singles. It's like every day, every second, they demand singles. I don't know about the demand for buying multiple boxes of Battle for Zendikar, Zendikar Rising. I mean, you can wait 3, 5, 10 years on those products. Yeah, it will go up, But the demand and time difference between singles and sealed. And the next thing is liquidity. I mean, it's kind of tied up on that one, right? Liquidity of singles and the sealed. Like I said, it's a game. People want singles. There's more players, I assume, than investors. I mean, like I said, Alpha Investments really popularized the whole investing and reserveless, sealed, and all that stuff. Everyone just popped out of nowhere talking about this whole investing and finance and stuff. You could say I was one of them. I started hoarding a bunch of reservist cards. I mean, that's mainly because I love the product. I love Magic the Gathering, man. I love the game. I'm not getting into this because of just I want to make money, right? It's I guess you can really, all I'm saying is, as far as liquidity wise in singles versus sealed, it's looking like singles is winning for me, because no matter modern pioneer cards, reserveless cards, or any, yeah, it goes up and down, but that $10 pop to $20 or $30, I mean, you think about the space, the demand, the liquidity, the time of that product. I mean, the cost of shipping, is rising. I don't know, man. Like, I'm leaning towards more on, like, if you have a business and, like Tcgplayer, I think singles is like winning, man. I mean, sealed, the entry point, $200, $300. Yeah, it will go up. That perverted gains to like from 300 to 1,000. Maybe that's true for vintage, but I don't know, man. It's kind of. I mean, you guys tell me. I don't know if I'm just like in this weird storage of mine over here with like sealed boxes. Yeah, I don't know. You guys tell me. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching and see you guys on the next video. Peace.